Hi,
Oh,
dolls.
yeah. We're back.
Alright. We're back with another video. Hey dolls! Welcome back to another video. As if we haven't been here for like a year now.
I know. It's been a long time, so please do bear with us as we try to find our groove again.
We're camera shy.
I know. This is going to be probably our most awkward video. It's like we've never done it before. Finally back, making a new video. Finally, we're so excited, obviously, to be together again. And yes, for a day. And make a new video. We know it's been a really long time since we've been on here, probably like a year. There's been a lot of reasons for that, but we really, really miss it. And it is a goal of ours to hopefully come back here this year.
Before we die.
Yeah. Yeah, this year.
I
Or
wouldn't
before
promise
we die.
this year. Oh, I remember the last time I promised soon.
Yeah, that's a relative term.
I really miss making videos, and we still love our channel and we haven't abandoned it. There's just been so much going on with life. So to sum it up.
And yeah, exactly. And now we're scared of the camera. So this is really hard, but we also didn't want to not film because we really love this channel still, and we really missed being a part of, you know, the community and interacting
So,
with us all.
without further ado, what we'll be doing today is Kmart started selling this really cool thing called a Paint Your Own Barbie, and they sold it in a 2-pack, so of course we had to get it because we are a 2-pack as well.
Exactly.
But it's a really cool Paint Your Own Barbie, so it comes with little paint pots and paint brushes, definitely kiddie kind of paint because it's for kids, but you know us, that won't deter us. And we've got 2 busts of Barbie, so we've got a ballerina and a unicorn slash, I'm guessing it would be like a princess fairy.
Yeah.
And we're going to attempt to paint them today.
Yes. Now, none of us are artists, at least not painting wise. But yes, we're going to have a good time today, frittering away our time.
Yes.
Painting.
One time we tried a creative Barbie project to make our own t-shirts.
I'm glad we didn't film that.
So, you're in for a treat with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, what they're supposed to look like.
Instructions. So this is how they're meant to look. We'll see if we can...
Yeah, we'll see. I'm really scared to drop it. It's actually quite heavy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're actually quite nice. Like, I don't know what I expected, but I didn't expect them to be...
I didn't even know if I'd want to paint it. Like, it'd be nice to display it just like that.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing about these, is that hopefully, if they look good, we can display them.
They're bad, we'll buy a new one.
How many will we have to buy? Of like a whole bust collection.
So this is the one I'm going to be painting.
It's like a Magic of Pegasus-esque type of one. And this is the one I'm going to be painting.
Yeah, so these are the paints on your side, but I think we can just share them both.
Oh yeah, I thought they were the
like,
same.
I thought they were the same too, but they're actually different colours.
I'll get the pink ones.
Gee, I got all the beige tones.
I just have to draw the
Guess I
eyes
could-
on. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know.
That might ruin it.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna get started. Do you want to follow the diagrams? I feel like that'll be our best chance at making it look good.
I think so too. I don't want to get too carried away.
Adventurous.
Yeah.
Because we are not the creative types.
We are, just not with this type of thing.
Like, so Shannon, how's life? We are keeping up to date as best as we can with Barbie watchings. So
Yes.
I've started watching A Touch of Magic. Shannon has finished the first season of A Touch of Magic.
Yes.
And
It is really good, actually. It's really nice to see something new of Barbie that we actually like. yeah, it's a bit more true to Barbie because yeah, I guess for ages, we've sort of been out of
Out of touch. Which, by the way,
Yeah.
when we say up to date, we haven't watched the Skipper movie or what's the other one? Stacy. Oh, I don't know if that's out yet, but we're not going to be watching that either.
Yeah, for me, a Barbie movie has to have Barbie in it for it to be a
As
Barbie
the
movie.
main character.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not really into the Barbie's sisters movies. Just a little bit boring.
And I guess for some people, if they enjoy it, then by all means, but it's just not really our thing.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
did
wrong
watch
with them.
The Lost Birthday, and it was okay. Like, it wasn't the worst, but it was just weird. I'm wondering, though, if out of the sisters ones, maybe something like Stacy's or Skipper's would be better because they're older, whereas Chelsea's one was very childish.
Yeah.
To reflect who she was, of course.
I think if I was desperate for something to watch, I might give them a go.
I'd like to watch them, though, in comparison to Video Game Hero.
Yes, okay, that's a good question. Is there anything that we dislike more than Video Game Hero?
Because it's been a while since we've watched Video Game Hero, like since it came out. So
yeah, we've only watched it once.
It's hard to set that as the bar anymore without rewatching it.
Yeah. And especially with all that's gone on with Barbie in the past year or so, I think we kind of see those things in a more favourable light than maybe we once did. I think it's just so nice to see new animated things of Barbie. That just makes me happy, I think. But it would be nice to see a new animated Barbie movie that was about Barbie, or of course be a bit more fairy tale like, or something like that. I mean,
Barbie playing a character, maybe? Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah.
I miss when Barbie was playing characters. Not that I don't mind Barbie herself. What I have liked about A Touch of Magic is I'm glad it's not set in New York. Which I didn't mind the New York setting for a little bit, but I was really scared she was going to move there.
Yeah.
Like the road trip suggested she would, even though people are saying that's not canon. But what was canon about that was she ended up with Ken, in our opinion.
Exactly.
But I was really worried because I'm like, oh, I don't really want her to leave Malibu. That actually made me really sad. Oh, I painted her shoulder yellow. At least it's not the worst BB. Cause...
Yeah, that's one good thing about A Touch of Magic series is that it has just that. It has a touch of magic. It has that element to it, which is really nice to see because we haven't really seen that for a while.
I haven't gone
Barbie
further
movie.
into it, but are her friends in it? Or
Yes,
have they been
yeah.
ditched?
All of her friends are in
Because I've seen
that. Yeah.
Teresa so far.
Yes, Teresa, Renee. I've forgotten the name.
Okay,
of
what
some
did you
of them.
think about how Ken was spending all that time with Brooklyn? It's like, get your own best friend.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, she doesn't have to share everything.
Like,
with
it was
Barbie.
so annoying how, like, yeah, I was like, he's her best friend. Like, he's her boyfriend. But in general, they're like, he's her best friend. And I felt bad for him because she was always like, oh, let's go like this. I'm like, don't you get too close to him.
Yeah,
He doesn't
exactly.
belong to you.
I felt very defensive with that, actually. I mean, get your own Ken, like, you know.
Go hang out with Trey. He wants to hang out with you.
Exactly. That was a really funny part of the series. Yeah, I love that. Trey's not too bad once you get to know him.
Yeah, I think he's not bad at all. So I'm like, look, he's nice. He wants to hang out with you. So why don't you hang out with him instead of hanging out with Ken? Just poor Ken. And then when I liked though at the end when he's like, is it bad that I just want to hang out with you, Barbie? And I'm like, not at all.
That is how it should be.
What else? We're very excited for the upcoming series this year. The Great Horse Chase.
Yes, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, something like that. Isn't it? So it's what's it about again?
It's going to be pretty sure it's, oh gosh, we're going to talk about it and I don't even know what it's about. Pretty sure it's about missing prized horses, and they're going on like a mystery to try to find them. And it's set in Europe.
Which is really exciting.
I'm very excited for that.
It's going to be a beautiful series. Like, we're going to love it so much.
I'm very excited because we loved Ponytail so much. Like, we really, really loved Ponytail. So, and I'm getting this yellow everywhere. It's really hard with this brush though.
Yeah, it's kind of hard with like just to get into like the little details and like see that wasn't meant to be pink.
Yeah, so very excited because we both love horses. We both loved Ponytail a lot. That was also set in Europe, so we are very excited for.
Yes, we don't get a lot of Barbie movies like that, and I just it's nice to have something to look forward to.
I'll be honest, I'm very excited for the merch that'll come with that because I'm just gonna buy like all the dolls and horses associated with it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that series. I was like, okay, good. They're doing something good this year because Touch of Magic was good. But I will say with that, I don't want them to keep going with Touch of Magic because I don't like when they get a good thing and then just keep doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then
wasn't I like the Barbie extra dolls?
Yep. Even my sister was saying, she's like, oh, I'm kind of sick of the color reveal dolls, and she doesn't even collect Barbie.
Yeah.
As for new dolls this year, there is only one I'm excited for, and that's the 65th anniversary one.
Yes,
Which,
and by the way,
happy 65 years, Barbie.
yes, can you believe it's 65 years? Like, it just feels like we had the big 60th anniversary and we're just celebrating that, and now she's already 65.
And she looks pretty good for 65.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly though, like, I'm not excited for any of the doll releases this year this far. And it makes me very sad to go into the Barbie section and there's nothing really exciting.
I still automatically go to the Barbie section whenever I'm in the store. I'm just drawn to it. But it is kind of sad when there's nothing really that you want to get. Except for, I think this past Christmas, I did get 2 dolls I really wanted to get, and they were sort of new. They released another Breathe With Me Barbie, who was, I think the first one was released a few years ago, and I got her. And I think that that's a really nice idea for a doll, and I love them. And I got the Touch of Magic Barbie, so it was nice to get something like that, because it's not very often that we get excited for new dolls.
But now there's just not really anything on the shelves. Like, I was looking the other day, I was like, yeah. I just miss the days when you'd look at the shelves and you couldn't pick what you wanted because everything was so good. And
Yeah.
now it's just a bit lackluster. But the year is still new. Let's hope they release something more exciting.
Maybe more of those rewind dolls from the 80s. I would love if they did more of those. I think that was probably one of the coolest things they've done.
I want them to re-release again the Totally Hair doll. Not a new age version of it, just a repro of the Totally Hair.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
So we can actually have a chance of getting her.
Or Peaches and Cream would be good. Okay, how does she look so far? I've done the hair.
Looks good.
It's good, kind of. It's like, it's fun bringing them to life. I'm gonna hold for a second. I'm scared to open the pot and then have thoughts on the Barbie movie, Shannon. Since that has been out and we haven't made a video since then.
That video.
Even though that actually feels like a long time ago now.
It does, because it's kind of fading out now, and it's kind of gotten to the point where we can kind of just forget about it, which is really nice. For a long time, it was like a good few months. It was just like everywhere, and we couldn't go anywhere without hearing about it, seeing anything. And it was
even if the shops didn't sell Barbie stuff, they just put pink
stuff. Yeah, I know, and it was driving me insane. Like, I never thought I'd feel that way seeing a lot of Barbie stuff or a lot of pink stuff, but it was an awful time. I have to admit, it felt like this scene from Bratz, the Jade's Dream. This can't be happening. Yeah, I'll have to put that in. That's exactly what it felt like, and it was like a nightmare for us. And I did have a planned video to rant about it because I thought I had so many thoughts on it and so many emotions that I just wanted to make a video to put my thoughts out on it, and I just never got around to it. And now it's kind of over and done with. Yeah, I don't really feel like talking about it anymore. I just don't think it's gonna Like, the whole thing just made me sad, and I don't really... just to, you know, sum it up, we were not fans of it at all. Well, I don't even know what to say anymore. I had this whole... I wrote a whole script, and maybe I might still make the video, because I feel like we haven't really shared our thoughts on it.
But now the attention, I feel, has the nostalgia attention has definitely shifted to both Winx and Monster High, I would say.
Yeah.
It's shifted away from Barbie a lot.
I feel like...
Even I almost feel like Bratz a little bit has died down.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it kind of started with Bratz. Because that was like the first sort of 2000s nostalgia wave thing. And then Winx did get it with the live action. And then it was Barbie with the movie. So like really all of our favourite things have been attacked in some way. And that's how we feel about it. But now the Barbie thing has died down a little bit more. But it was really annoying for us as actual Barbie fans to have all these people saying, I'm a Barbie girl, you know. It was really offensive to us. It's offensive with all of our favourite things. And
when I think back to how we were ridiculed, bullied for liking dolls.
Yeah.
And in a few years ago, we will be. I had a best friend who shall not be named. That was not you, Shannon.
That's good.
It's the pre-Shannon years. Life before Shannon. Well, you can have the hair color.
How sad.
We've started that. Now back to my story. So, I was really good friends with this girl, and then I thought I could trust her. Big mistake. I thought I could trust her, and so I told her at the time, I don't remember what I was going through, like, hard time, like, I had no friends, so I actually did, this is one of the times I did open up to Barbie, because I was very much a Bratz girl still at this stage. And I got one of my, like, really younger childhood Barbies out, and I just, like, kept her beside my bed, and, like, I would dress her every day, and just have her as, like, a companion in my day-to-day at home. Because, you know, Barbie was a companion for me, and I needed that. And I told her about this, and then she told the mean girls at school, and then they came up to me like, how's your Barbie? And they all, like, laughed at me and ridiculed me for it. I was so upset. I was really, really upset. I remember I ran to the bathroom crying. And those would have been the same people that went to see the Barbie movie last year.
Yeah.
So it's like the people that bullied me, ridiculed me for it, made me cry, and then made me, like, put my Barbie away later that night because I was so, like, embarrassed and ashamed, and ruined a friendship over. And now I'm like, Barbie's my comfort, and, like, I seek comfort in Barbie, and I always liked Barbie forever.
And those people were the people that the reasons, like, we needed comfort to begin with.
Yeah. Oh yes, there is some sun coming. That's what really frustrated us about this whole nostalgia wave, really. Yeah.
And just again, like, I think we said this before the Barbie movie was... I think the last video we made together was when the trailer was coming out. And we gave our thoughts on that. And our feelings on it hasn't changed. We knew what was going to happen from the beginning. But it was still hard to experience for quite a few months last year, just all these people that all of a sudden love Barbie, and they're all of a sudden Barbie girls, and it's just a hip trendy thing, and it was really upsetting, actually. It was really hard to go through that as someone who is an actual fan, who does have, like, an actual connection to Barbie and all those other things, to then have it just become, like, a trendy thing, and, like, and you know it's not genuine. I think that's what I went on about in our last video, like, nothing about this was genuine for most people. Which we just hate seeing. Like, we love sharing Barbie with anyone who, you know, feels the same way about her as we do and has had that experience.
Yeah, it's not like we're gatekeeping Barbie, as some people would say.
I know, but I feel like, you know what? Yeah, I am going to gatekeep her. I'm going to gatekeep all of my things because I need to protect them. They deserve to be protected from, you know, the outside. But people that just don't appreciate them like we do, and they're gonna, you know... I can't wait till they start selling all their Barbies so we can get them.
Exactly.
But yeah, definitely we're glad that that Barbie craze has sort of started to die down a little bit now, although you still see some of it. And I just kind of hope it fades into oblivion and there's never a sequel or any sort of resurgence or anything like that, so we can just go back to liking our things in peace.
Exactly. How are you going now?
What do you think?
Oh, she's looking good.
Thanks.
How's mine looking?
Nice. That's kind of hard getting to like that.
I know, I was like... So, Shannon, what video would you like to make this year?
What video would I like to make this year? Well,
what upcoming videos do we hope to have this year?
Yeah. Well, I really want to get back to making music videos. It has been a long time since we've made music videos. And
they're legendary.
Indeed. No, like I really enjoy those videos, and I think they're the funnest to make. And there's plenty of ideas that I have going in my head for those. So hopefully stay tuned. We hopefully make at least one this year.
At least.
Yes. Probably something Princess and the Pauper related, since it is the 20th anniversary of Princess and the Pauper this year. So
we'll be watching that later today.
Yes,
Ooh,
to celebrate. It's very exciting. We also had last year was the 20th anniversary of Swan Lake, which I really enjoyed celebrating with myself.
What's next year's 20th anniversary?
It'll be Fairytopia, I believe. Fairytopia or Magic of Pegasus.
It's like one of them.
Yeah, one of those. They came out in the same year, didn't they?
That's really fun having all these 20th anniversaries now coming up in a row.
Yeah. And I think, 2005 we're going to start getting to the years where there was more than one movie released. Because I think Fairytopia and Magic of Pegasus. What?
Is her horn purple? Because it doesn't look like a horn in the unicorn horn.
It just doesn't, it looks different in the picture.
So it is purple.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue. 20th anniversary. Oh yeah, 2 movies at once. What about when we get to like 3 movies at once?
That'll be interesting. I think
there's not many years with 3 movies, but there are a few.
Wasn't that so exciting? I think, I always say a few years ago. It's probably more than a few years ago now.
Like a decade ago now.
Yeah. But how all those sort of newer Barbie movies were coming out. And I think sometimes we would have 3 a year. So you have like one at the start, in the middle, and the end, and that was, man, those were the good old days.
Back in the days when we were young. But we genuinely do miss our channel a lot. It's just hard because, if you're not aware, which I think everyone should be, we don't live nearby each other anymore, like we did in our prime video making days.
In our prime.
We had a prime. But we don't live near each other anymore, and so that makes it obviously really harder to film videos. And then just separately, we just got so many commitments with work and everything else in life that it just makes it really hard to find the time these days.
Yeah.
I just hate being those old women.
I know. It is really sad. It is something we want to try to make time for this year. Because, let's face it, we're not going to get any less busy. But yeah, it does make us really sad to not be making videos like we used to, because it is something that we really love and that made us really happy. There's just a lot. It's very challenging to do these days. But
it was so much easier when we were together too. Yeah,
we motivated each other, I think, and we always had that set aside day that we would hang out and make a video, and we'd have plans, and I feel like life was just easier in a lot of ways back then.
It was.
So yeah, there's a lot of reasons why it's very challenging for us at the moment. To do
this talk because I don't want to get purple on her face. But yes, that is why just pretty much life has happened. So we haven't forgotten. We don't not love Barbie anymore.
Yes. I was going to say, for the record, we are very much still Barbie lovers and Bratz lovers and all of those types of things. Even if we're not
grown out of them like everyone else. We haven't forgotten them.
Even though I think we felt pretty distant from Barbie again with the past year with the movie and everything like that. But we still always loved her. She's always been everything to us and still is. Yeah, we've never
Yes.
never fell out of love with Barbie or anything
I was
like
gonna
that.
next ask, is there any people's like favorite kind of videos we used to do that they want to see again?
Yes.
Like,
please let us know, because
for our OG fans that haven't forgotten us. People that haven't forgotten our channel though, if there are favorite ones like Shannon's storytime reading videos, or my, what kind of specialty videos did I have?
Unboxing.
If you want me to buy more dolls, I have no problem. No, my problem is finding new dolls to buy.
This is really tricky to get.
Oh, what is the inside? Silver. Good luck. But we're always open to taking your suggestions for videos that would actually be really helpful.
It would. I think.
Or you can just watch this video and not comment anything.
Whatever works for you. Yeah,
Or more of Shannon's playlists.
Those seem to be our most popular videos, actually, which is ironic because they're the ones that take the least amount of effort to make.
An exclusive Shannon music video, perhaps?
Exclusive Shannon.
Oh, forgot I needed to
my
paint the other side of the horse. So,
But, you know, it would be good to have any type of suggestions, because
ideas
we are
might motivate us more.
Yeah, we're a little bit when it comes to motivation or inspiration, we're not we don't have a lot of that at the moment, let's just say, even though we do miss the channel and we want to come back. I have some vague ideas, but
Oh jeez, this is like already 30 minutes. We're not even close to finishing. Oh my gosh.
1 hour later.
Okay, dolls. Time for the grand reveal. Ta-da! Hey, they don't look bad from far away. Like,
Yeah.
if you hold them back this far, it actually doesn't look bad at all.
not too bad, yeah.
Don't get up close to them though.
Okay, no, hers looks good up close. Okay, just explain what you did.
Okay, so well, first, instead of the eyes, and I actually attempted it on the unicorn first, I started to do the liner, like the outline of the eye, but then I was like, oh, it looks like a sleeping unicorn, so that's cute. And then I decided to do that with Barbie, because I thought if we did the eyes, they were going to turn out disastrously. So that's why the eyes are closed, because we can't do eyes.
Yeah, we've never had good experience doing eyes.
And then Shannon tried the same.
Okay, so first of all, I thought this would be quite easy to do, like actually easier than hers, but this girl has a lot of dress. So it's kind of a problem, and it's kind of a cool thing that these are actually quite detailed. So you can tell, like, there's just a lot of detailing on her dress here, and even on the back. And I don't know if it really comes off in the video as much. It kind of probably looks a little bit better than it does in real life. But if you look closely, you know, I got this silver all over her arms, like on the inside. Like, you can't really tell, I don't think. But if you look at her, like, if you're like an art inspector, like, you would just, you would hate me. Into the garbage can, Dave.
But we really did try.
I tried the same thing Katie did with the eyes, and she at first kind of looked, she was crying, which I guess is kind of appropriate. And her lips are just okay, like yeah, you can't tell in the video, but yeah. And yeah, she's either crying or been punched out or got really big eyelashes. But
these were fun to do though. We did have to stop the video because like they just took for ages. We probably spent like another hour painting them.
honestly,
So, but they
Yeah.
were really fun to do and a really cool thing that they made. So
yeah, I like that they made them. It was kind of
I don't know how
frustratingly
kids
long.
could do this. Honestly,
Yeah.
like a kid would make a mess of this.
Kid did make them.
But anyways, we finished our Barbie bust paintings.
Yes.
Well, we hope we do see you in the next video. Hopefully soon. Hopefully not next year.
Yeah.
And we do still appreciate all of your love and support that you guys give us. Alright, well.
Till next time.
Yes. Peace.
Peace.
Ah! Did you get paint on your fingers?
No. For once, I'm not the clumsy one.
Oh, look at that.
What?
The holes.
Oh. I didn't see anything.
I knew that would gross you out. Like the evil woman I am.
Thanks.
Could have kept to myself, but no.